Well, hey, thanks for joining me this evening. I am sorry that I had to pop on this evening instead of this morning, like I normally do for Writing Wednesday. But if you're just now joining me, I think you'll find that you want to tune in for tonight's exciting topic on some strategic ways to sell books. So this morning, had rain in Texas for like I don't know 48 hours, 72 hours straight. It seems like. And my Wi-Fi was just really choppy, so I didn't want to come on with, the whole choppiness. So here I am tonight to share with you some creative strategies. Unfortunately, I'm not at home, and so I can't show you some of the things with my hands like I wanted to. I wanted to actually present some of the items for you tonight. So I'm going to share some pictures tonight from my phone, and then I will actually drop some pictures in the comments, and of course I will be blowing up my feed with the pictures as well of some things to come. So first I want to talk about book bundling. So if you are already an author, no matter if you have one book or you have multiple books, you want to learn how to bundle your books when you're selling in person or online if you sell direct from your website. So this strategy works well, especially this time of year, if you're giving for gifts or people are buying for holidays or things like that. Like if you're at a vendor's show or an author's event coming up and you bundle five, even if it's the same book, you only have one book out and you bundle five of the same books, a lot of times people will buy, by bundling them together. If you're not familiar with the State Farm, I think it's State Farm, you save, right? When you bundle. So you want to bundle them together and lower the price a little bit. So obviously still make profit, but bundling it that way, it's just you're selling more books. So it's less per customer acquisition, it's less cost for you to have to sell each book. If that makes sense. I think I said that wrong. But anyway, you get what I'm trying to say, right? You sell more books, but it's taking less time to sell more books because you're selling them all to one person. So, and then your price per reader, I'm blanking out on the terms tonight, goes up because you're selling them five books versus one book, or three books versus one book. So you can bundle them however you choose. And depending on how your book is written, if it's written where people can go through it as a book study or maybe they're doing a Bible study or just a book club, you can market it that way and actually have them purchase bulk copies for that situation. They can buy them for gifts this time of year for Mother's Day. So you could do 3 as a Mother's Day deal, or you could do 4 as a Mother's Day deal, whatever. If people have mothers and grandmothers and daughters that they're buying Mother's Day gifts for, they could buy a bundle for Mother's Day and sell them all to, package them all for their friends and family. So what I like to do when I bundle is take a stack of the books, however many, I do 5, and then just tie it with a pretty ribbon and display it that way so people can clearly see like this is a bundle, and then you'll sell more. I coach my authors through this all the time, and I've had one of my authors say she did a book event where I taught her how to do this right before she went, and she bundled everything, and she said she's never sold more books at an event than when she bundled. So it does work. It has worked from the get-go. It's not my original idea. I couldn't even remember who told me the idea, but I've been doing it since my first book launched, and it pays dividends. So bundle your books. And if you have more than one book and you can bundle them together in sets of things, for instance, like I have 2 memoirs, so I could bundle 2 memoirs and make it like a memoir collection where people could buy both of those together. One of them is a full set of 3 parts, and so I could bundle those 3 together. I have another series that's it's an author solution series, and it has 2 books, and I could bundle those 2 together as a set. So to differentiate, I call those sets versus bundles. Bundles to me is all the same book in one price point, and then sets, of course, is a variety of books, however you're packaging them together. So let me know in the comments if you have 1 book, 2 books, how many you would be bundling together. If you like this idea or not, give me a thumbs up and let me know what you think. Okay, so that's idea number 1. Idea number 2 is something new for me, but I'm super excited about it, and I don't know if I want to share it just yet. Let's go to idea number. Let's save that one for the end. Okay, so the next idea is, let's say your book has a teacup on the front, or maybe it's just a book, a feel-good, a self-help book. You could bundle it this time of year with some products and make a gift basket almost out of it for your Mother's Day gifts. And when you do these type of things, if you're not going live to author events, You could make sure that you're going to package and sell them from your website, that it's something that you can ship easily, and that you know the cost and all of those things if you're shipping directly from your website. If you're not shipping from your website and you're taking things to shows, that makes it a lot easier because you can just package things together in little gift baskets or however, tying things together with ribbons and all of that and making it really pretty. So no matter what your book is, you could theme some items with it and just get creative there, and package those together. So that's idea number 2. Okay, so the last idea I want to share with you tonight is something really exciting because I just put this together, and this is what I wanted to show you this morning, and I'm sorry that I couldn't actually show you here with it in my hand, but I have some great pictures, and I will put those pictures in the comments of this after we're done, but I'm going to show you from my phone. So hopefully you'll be able to see it. This, can you see that? It is a book bouquet. You can also see it by heading over to my website. The link is in the comments, writersretreat.com, and you can go to the shop and look in the shop for it. But there's a couple different options posted so you can get the idea. But like this one has 2 different books in it from my Author Solution series. This other one has the 2 memoirs in it. And let's see what else I posted. Oh, here's like what it would look like, you know, gifted in the box, coming to people. And then I have here to give you an idea of how big it is. There it is. And all of these pictures I will post in the comments. But basically these are going to be available for Mother's Day from my website, and people can go on, and the way I designed it on my website is you can go on and you choose the bouquet option that you want a bouquet, and then you choose up to 3 books to go with it. So you just add it all to your cart. You choose the bouquet option. You add the books that you want in the bouquet. So you get to choose if you want to do a full series, if you want to do 1 book, 2 books, 3 books, you know, switching them out, combining them in different ways. You can do a Bible study and a journal, or a journal and a memoir, however you want to do it, and package it up. And if your mom happens to be a writer, or you want to encourage her to be a writer, you could choose from the Author Solution series and put those 2 books together and put those, I'll bundle those up for you in the bouquet. So that's how you check out. So you can go to my website, look at the example on how to set it up, the way I set it up. You may have another creative way to do it, but that's what works best for me. That way I'm covering the cost of the bouquet option, the shipping and all of that, and then the books are going into that separately. So there you have it, book bouquets. What a new exciting idea. I can't even tell you where this idea came from, but when I saw it somewhere, and when I saw it, it was someone gifting this to their own like family members. And while I would love to do that, all my family already has my books. So I was like, this is a great idea to offer for Mother's Day. So if you're local and you're watching this, if you happen to catch this later and you're local and you want to buy a bouquet for friends and family, reach out to me. Right now I have it set up on my website where you would have to pay for shipping. I don't have a local pickup option, but I'm not opposed to it depending on how many inquiries I get for that, because I don't want to be running all over town delivering, because that's just not what I do. And so, but if you're a friend or a family member close by and you want me to meet you somewhere and bring it, I would be more than happy to see you and do that. So just let me know if that's an option you want. But if you're an author and you love this idea and you want to learn how to do it, let me know, and maybe I'll come back with a quick training on how to make your very own book bouquet. So there you have it. That's all I've got for you tonight for the Writing Wednesday. Again, I apologize for coming on tonight rather than this morning, but a little change in the schedule due to the weather. All worked out well. Hopefully more people will get to watch the replay, and I will see you next Wednesday. All right, take care. See you then.